Joined by Don Burgess, the head coach of Bridgewater men's basketball. They were picking a tie for 9th in this year's ODAC men's basketball preseason poll. Coach, talk a little about this year's squad. You've got one senior on the roster, but a lot of returning young, experienced players, if you will, as they've all gained time over the past several years, led by Ronnie Thomas.
Yes, our returners, we're really excited about our returners. It's one of those things that we're, as you said, one senior and a whole bunch of sophomores and juniors. But we feel that those sophomores and juniors have been battle-tested. One, because of injuries that really bit us last year in the past, but also it's one of those things that no matter how many drills and videos you watch, nothing is better than being battle-tested. And we really are very confident with this crew, with the sophomores and juniors of being battle-tested. Ronnie Thomas is one, the young man has been leading by example on and off the court, one of our hardest workers. And he had a triple-double last year in the ODAC. I think it was the only triple-double in the conference. He's a very versatile player, very court-savvy. And basically, our team is fueled off of his energy. And then we're real excited about the progress which Aaron Adams and Ed Reddick have made. Aaron Adams and Ed Reddick are sophomores, and we're depending on them quite a bit. Reason being, they got battle tested. Here they were, our 6th and 7th men, coming off the bench, and they were averaging double figures, and then they got thrust into the fire of being starters in the latter part of the season, and they responded really well, but they were freshmen. So with that being said, even though they're sophomores, we're looking at them as being a junior because of the number of minutes they've received.
You and I were talking beforehand, and you mentioned how most of your roster has averaged last year at least 10 minutes a game, and that's a first that you've been on a team coaching or playing on it. What does that kind of early experience do for a player when they come into it later in their career?
Well, we're hoping as a staff that, unfortunately, when you look at it last season, and we took several lumps last year as a competitor that I am, you're disappointed in that, but in the big picture of things, you're hoping that's going to pay dividends, not when those guys are juniors, but right now, for example, Aaron Adams, Ed Reddick, as those guys are sophomores. And then hopefully Ronnie Thomas, who's a junior, and Tavis Stapleton, who is from Texas, he's another young man that was injured last year, but he's really been playing exceptionally well. And we're expecting a lot of guys to really contribute this season, JJ, but we're also setting the bar high for them. And it's one of those things that, hey, guys, in regards no matter where we're going to be preseason picked, we want to be playing our best basketball come February, and hopefully we can be able to compete with the big boys and have opportunity to make some noise down here in Salem.
I want you to think a little bit about the style of ball you want your team to play. Is this team ready to take the next step to play like that, and what is that next step?
Our next step in regards, we have a lot of quality depth if we stay healthy. I know that if is a big if. When you look at our last 2 seasons at Bridgewater College with the injuries which we had, but if we stay healthy, we have a nice quality of depth with some versatility. We have a lot of guys that can play multiple positions. And our style of play, we really want to get up and down the floor. But more importantly, we want to get after you in the defensive end. I love our man-to-man defense. Really want to pick up more so in the 94 feet. We don't want to get up and down the court where it's helter-skelter, but we do want to change our defense, mix it up with some running jumps, some traps in the half court as well as in the full court. And then on the offensive end, we want to get into our motion offense, and having versatile players hopefully can put our guys in successful places to take advantage of their scoring areas and their scoring opportunities.
One thing that works against just about every team in the conference, especially a young team looking to build, is you play in a very deep conference where 3 teams right now are ranked in the top 25 preseason poll by D3 Hoops. Right. Talk a little bit about your expectations for the league this season.
Oh, this league is a great league. I mean, you have excellent players. You have quality coaches, and it's a league that is viewed as the best league in the country. And I know that's up for debate, but it's a debate that I side with the ODAC being the best conference in the country from top to bottom. You mentioned the 3 teams that are in the top 25, but that still doesn't, Lynchburg, Randolph, Guilford, we can go on and on in regards to quality teams that can really make a strong push. Down in the conference playoffs, but also towards the NCAA tournament. You have a lot of teams. Lynchburg returns a lot of fellas that are very talented. EMU returns a lot of players as well. That's a team that we didn't mention. So it's a dogfight night in and night out. Every Saturday and Wednesday, if I'm a college basketball fan, I would be trying to find an ODAC basketball game to go and watch.
Well, Coach, we look forward to seeing the Eagles on the court this season. Good luck this year.
Thanks so much, JJ.